Kia ora, Pisces. This is your reading for the full moon in your sign, which is happening right now. If I could turn the camera thing around, we could probably see it out there because I've had to do these readings in the evening. So let's see what's on the storyline today for you, Pisces, tonight for you, under this moon. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you for liking and commenting, subscribing. It really helps me to get these videos seen by more people, and it gives something back to me as I go about trying to create a sort of channel. And it's sort of like more of an interaction, which I like and welcome. So thanks for that, Pisces. That's about it. Let's get into it. See what is on the storyboard. Look, we're getting the moon coming up a lot, which, you know, is not unusual, is it? Like at a full moon time. Just a couple more cards, please, for Pisces in this reading. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, wow. 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 Pisces, it is looking pretty amazing. So, as I said, we come out here with the moon. Some things are illuminated to us at this time. You know, there are times, though, when we do feel like we're walking through a dark night. And this is interesting, you know. There's something quite comforting here, I think. We've got the moon here. We then have the Two of Swords making a decision or a choice based on really our intuitive capabilities here, not on what we see, So it's kind of interesting. On this channel, we always clarify these cards, so bear with. We then have this beautiful gift from the divine, from, you know, source force, whatever way you want to look at it. It is a gift of the flame. It's a gift of the wand, of action, of major action, actually, of will, of the ability to make choices and impact the world with those choices. We all do that, whether it's the world, whether it's our environment, whatever environments we are involved in. We give this form in this world that is tangible, that is full of matter, a weighty, heavy, gravitational world. But we have that as a gift coming through that we shape and make. And we are in a position, Pisces, you yourself are in a position to be able to do that very strongly at this current time. We have the magician. The magus is the magician with his wand. And he is able, or she is able to move, is able to translate. It's pretty good. And whether that translation, where's my microphone keeps wobbling around, that translation is within yourself, is between your intuitive self and your mind. There's a good connection here. There's the ability to really wham, bam, zap with your wand, you know, for want of a better word, to manifest with that Ace of Wands and the Magician here, and the Moon, that those realms that you probably, Pisces, those, you know, dream realms are a comfortable place for you, are they not? So often. So let's just see, can we clarify the moon for Pisces here? Because the moon has come out a lot. I think this is a great time. Four of Swords, another sword, it is a great time to rest, Pisces, to rest over the next few days, definitely. If you have been over the previous few days, it would not surprise me. This is a great time to get rest and respite, and there will be a time where you come out of your monastic chamber, but you would have probably received quite a few downloads. So do messages, ideas, downloads coming through. So do put pen to paper if you do have any significant dreams that appear to be quite significant to you at this time. So we come to the second card here, which is the Two of Swords. In the Thoth deck, it's called Peace. There is a resignation. Resignation is not really the right word, an acceptance of the power of your intuitive abilities. The power of that. It's not in conflict with what you're seeing. You accept it. You know, you accept that as one of your gifts. Two of Swords, please. Peace. Quite a few too many. So we shall, we'll just get one, just a couple of cards even, to clarify the Two of Swords. For Pisces at this time of the full moon in Pisces, it's a, thank you, it's a strong time. Look, we have here, and the bottom card dropped out, the one on the bottom of the deck dropped out at the same time. We have Hanged Man Zone. So when we speak of respite and rest here, and downloads and ideas coming through and dreams, that may well be keys for you at this current time. To clarify that intuitive choice, we have the Hanged Man. We go into Hanged Man Zone, cutting out external, blocking the external stimuli, all of that for a purpose. The purpose being that when we come down from there, nothing's permanent. We have a different perspective about something. Maybe a new perspective has been developing for you, whether that's a new perspective on yourself, what you want to be doing, where you're living. It could be working, living, producing, if you're, whatever it is, you are gradually sort of getting these new ideas coming through. So we go into chrysalid mode with that Hanged Man. And there might be a choice coming up for you where you do need to do that, where you just need to shut out all external kind of confusions, obligations, expectations from others, information, and go into that zone for a short period. I mean, it might be a day, it could be a week, it might be 6 months. It appears to be necessary because you do have a lot of options. We've got the Seven of Cups coming out here. Also a card of assessment here. We get offered a plethora, you could say, of choices and options. What is good for us? What is a pure fantasy? What really is a good choice for us is the question here. A strong desire for independence or for being surrounded by what you value appears here as well with the Nine of Discs. This is an independent, self-made person surrounded by what they value and happy in their garden. The other aspect of this card is that there is or can be sometimes, I don't think there is here for you, it's not speaking of that so much. There's a lonely aspect to this card, a need to share what one values. But it's a very independent card, Pisces. Now, we're moving on here to the Ace of Discs. Ace of Wands, the Fire Ace. We get the Knight of Wands. Now, this could be someone in your life. It actually could be aspects of yourself, Pisces. This is fire of fire, reactionary, all of that. Reaction, compulsion, life and soul of the party. But the other part of it is and there's a shape-shifting element to this card. Fire needs fuel to feed it. Fuel can come in many forms, drama, whatever it is. But the other side of this card, which I think is lovely, is there's no rumination. It's pure action. So it's a fiery force when we're getting these two together. So of course we choose wisely, don't we? How we utilize that Ace of Wands. We choose wisely, and it may look different, this thing we take as an opportunity. It may look different than what we're used to. Just keep that in mind. I think that's a key point. It may present itself as being somehow different. You might not see it as an offering. It might not come in the form that you're used to, or an offering or opportunity. It may not come in the form that you're used to. We have the Four of Cups here. The random cup that appears from behind a bush. Maybe we overlook because it's not with the other cups, hanging out with the other cups here. Opportunities. What was I going to say? And often, you know, where we get, like, say, a card of assessment or a review, occasionally we might look back and see that in the past we have overlooked things that, looking at them later on, appear to be an opportunity that we missed. So that's all in here too, you see, Pisces. So it's pretty fascinating. As I said with the Knight, there's no rumination. There's no sitting around thinking. It's very immediate. So that's quite interesting. Now, the Magician with his or her wand. Yeah, it's quite. This is quite a powerful, life-changing, potentially life-changing experience here, because we're looking at the Magician. Again, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. I would say there are a few things to think of. Is recognizing opportunities that might not appear that way. I mean, they might actually put you off or scare you a little bit. It's challenging, right? So, but take note of those things that appear to you, that come to you, that appear to be a little bit challenging. They may well, in fact, be very beneficial. What was the other thing here? Is that this whole preparation here, because it is a preparation for a choice to be made. Four of Swords and the Hanged Man. Very important to feel confident and comfortable in the way that you make your choices, from intuitive hits. And they are usually immediate and fast, and there is no rumination involved, because when we start ruminating, Two of Swords twice here, we start hurting ourselves with these swords when we hold them for too long, right? That's a sort of metaphor, really, because the sword, we primarily hurt ourselves with that sword first and foremost. So this is a wonderful reading. It looks like there's a whole selection of new things that you have opened up to you. Look, Pisces, we have Brian Froud's Pixie and Fairy Oracle, we've got the Laum. Look, tired out, feeling a bit battered and worn, but there's a security here. There's a bedrock that he, obviously she, but can sit on and rest and take a breath. There's something in here about rest and respite in order to, it's like preparing yourself for what's coming up. Is going to be pretty interesting and amazing and positive. So we have the Laum, we then have the Spirit Dancer, free expression, breaking free, you know, just dancing that dance of freedom, happiness, and light. I mean, it's pretty beautiful, Pisces. We've got actually 2 cards that came out for you. Rock mineral crystals. We haven't turned them over, so I'm going to turn them over now. We have, I can never say it, Amazonite. Solace, healthy lifestyle, clear communication, and balance. It's a beautiful sort of blue stone here for you. And we also have, just to reconfirm the fishy nature, we have water, because it contains the 4 elements, this deck. Emotional, intuition, psychic powers, and healing. And so we have these 2 wonderful, wonderful, 1 element and 1 stone. Carry in your mind's eye for this time leading up to what will be the next new moon. There's a wonderful power that you hold currently, and I think be good to yourself, Pisces. Be very good to yourself. Accepting of yourself is the key to just cruising through and really striking some of your gold, some more of your gold. On that note, thanks for joining me, Pisces. Have a beautiful week at this full moon time, and we'll see you next time round. Ka kite, bye.